What's going on, guys? So in the middle of today, while we were doing some other stuff for work, Yvonne called and said that the new G-Wagon is right there at Mercedes-Benz Beverly Hills. So we decided, let's rush right now home and hopefully make it before they take the car away from us. So we're rushing to Mercedes-Benz Beverly Hills right now to check out the brand new G-Wagon. And what are we expecting from the brand new G-Wagon, Fargini?
Nothing to be like this one.
What don't you like about this? Because when we got in the car, you said you didn't like it.
It's rough. It's not refined, and like I just want a little more refinement in my.
And there's not any leg room in the back. The back of the G-Wagon, it's just so tight.
I think that's the only thing that they worked on, the legroom and also the materials inside, because this is not that well put together. So I think they worked really hard on the materials. They worked really, really hard on stretching out the car a little bit, but I don't think you're gonna have a softer ride. I think it's gonna be just like this. Would that disappoint you?
It will, but the good news is now Mercedes has another 30 years to go to sell these.
Remember every single last detail of the car right now.
Got it.
So that we remember exactly what we're doing. I think this is a better way of reviewing a car, or at least saying like it's good or bad coming from the old one and having one for like 10 years.
Wait,
right?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You want to compare this to the new one, right?
Yeah.
Why did you bring this? We're already at a Mercedes dealership full of these.
Because you asked me.
Actually, Buddy told. That was Buddy's idea. That was Buddy's idea.
Okay, so as I said, some of you guys know my wife has had a G-Wagon forever. She loves them and adores them. So I just want to look at it right now. Just remember all the sharp edges because the new one seems to be more rounded and a little bit thicker and a little bit, maybe not taller, but a little bit wider, which is good. And all of these like harsh details should be softened up right now. So we're about to go check it out.
I'm not a G-Wagon guy. I just stood next to it for 2 seconds. I want one.
It looks, hang on, it looks incredible, guys. So that's an old one. That's the new one.
You know what the best part of it is? The roundness of it, but yet
it looks beefy. It looks beefy as fuck because it lost like the badassness of the Jeep Safari to muscle.
I want one now. Fuck.
They're giving a class. Sorry, guys. That's why we're being quiet. They're giving a class to all the people here.
Everything about it so far. Everything.
By the way, Farshad's such a flipper.
They knocked it out the park. I'm telling you, I've never seen a transformation. I wish I could transform like that after 30 years.
It's incredible. And you were saying, after 30 years, are they going to keep changing that?
That's going to be the question, right? What's going to be the cycle for this?
For this one, because we said in the Aventadors, you can't have it be 10 years. The S-Class, you can have it be 10 years.
This is the only one that's been having it for 30 years. Right?
But now it's changed.
What is your theory? What do you think?
Now it's changed, so I think they should change it like a little bit like what they did right now.
Yeah.
Such an iconic car.
Also,
I think they're going to keep it like this for another 30 years, just changing like little things.
And maybe the interior, that's the one thing they have to...
That's the only thing they're going to keep changing now, because I think the base now for the car, it's thought out to be whatever we change on the other ones, we'll be able to put it in here.
Yeah, modular, because I think this is being built alongside everything else so they can adapt that.
Yeah, whereas the G-Wagon, remember that they started being made in a shop of their own.
I'd love to see the financials on the G-Wagon, where it's like profits are like this for the last 30 years, like budgets like this, and then now it's like it's gotta be like this, right?
Absolutely, it's more R&D every time you're gonna release a new car. So you're right. Yes! Holy shit! And obviously I can't see it with all the light behind it. Jesus Christ! Whoa! You know what? I'm gonna leave the beauty shots for Buddy. Oh my God! Dude, this is beautiful.
Love everything about it.
Look at this. It looks like a toy. Belen would go crazy. Holy shit.
This is an upgrade.
Six inches longer inside?
I mean, nothing higher.
No. I'm just.
You guys are better.
Does that impress you? Does that impress you?
6 inches. Let me... so long, guys.
The doors, ready?
Hey, yeah. You hear that, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
But
And then hang on. The open and closing. Whoa. Even though it has the new buttons and everything.
You know that that's fake sound. pumped into the speaker.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I do know one thing though. The door is lighter. Like the door feels lighter, but same like
everything is so much better. Holy shit. This is the first time this car is changing in 40 years. It's always remained the same, although every 3-4 years they keep refreshing the car. Not many changes to it, to be honest with you. Until now. This car is wider, this car is longer. The back seats are supposed to have way more room than the older ones, which is one of Buddy's complaints. Bargini, let's do the back seat test with you. Holy shit!
oh, we're good. What is this?
Hang on, don't break it yet. And you have butt warmers, and I'm guessing you're gonna get heat coolers. Hang on, did I say heat coolers? Seat coolers. Yeah, right there. I love the new doors.
Do you have a screwdriver?
Why?
Let's see how quickly I can take the headlight out.
That's another problem that the car's had, and I just heard the guy who was explaining everything about this car. These are not gonna be as easy to steal. As you guys know, my wife had her headlights and taillights stolen about 3 or 4 times, so that is a safety thing that they had to deal with, and I'm glad that they changed everything.
You know what I heard?
They rubberized them.
They added a lot more screws to this, so it's much more difficult.
I mean, and these were the ones that they just took down like in a second. Now look, the lights are inside, so it's much harder to take them out, and they look so much cooler.
I feel awful for old G-Wagon owners. The back rear lights, the brake lights are completely different.
Are they?
Completely
That's
different.
good,
You're
though.
gonna know the difference between new and old now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just a longer, more modern look to it. I fucking love this. I can't believe how much I like this. You were asking me about depreciation and prices.
Yeah, so how do you think this is gonna handle depreciation, and how do you think older G-Wagons are gonna handle this new one?
Okay, so when the new one comes out, the last ones that they have here, if they're not stacked up, they're gonna be like going for a very good price.
Yeah.
The new ones, the first couple of ones that come out, are gonna be about $50,000 over stick.
What?
The first couple of them. And then they're gonna be continuously selling for about $30,000 to $25,000 for the next month or 2 after those.
Yeah.
Over. And then the market's gonna stay over by like 10,000, 5,000, you'll see.
You know everyone's gonna return in their G-Wagons, right?
And the reason why is everyone that wanted the G-Wagon, these guys didn't go for the Urus. These guys didn't go for the Bentley. These guys didn't go for those $200,000 cars. They were like, dude, we're at a sweet advantage right now. There's no one trying to make 140, 150,000 super mega luxury SUV style.
A rugged one,
SUV.
too.
No one is.
Yeah.
So these guys have the market cornered with this. The only one they're competing against is Range Rover.
I think so too.
And it's such a different car. Yes. The presence of this one is so much better.
This rides more like a Range Rover, not like the old G-Wagon, and Mercedes gets people to actually notice that.
I
Range
wish.
Rover, boop, boop, boop.
I wish we could drive this. It's got 14 horsepower more from the other one, 577, 60 pound-feet of torque more. 60
60
pound-feet of torque.
Sit in it,
Jesus.
I'll push you. Sit in it, I'll push you quickly.
I don't think that's gonna work. No. I don't think that's gonna work.
You'll see how the suspension feels. I'll push you.
Okay, now let me point out the things that I love about it inside. Number 1, the door panels, the whole door panel, completely different redesign with all the new Mercedes buttons. You haven't seen those buttons yet in the cars, have you?
Ah.
Huh? You like that? And I love these silver buttons
These
right
are the
here.
first generation of new buttons.
And obviously it's got the Burnmeister friggin' sound system and carbon fiber material everywhere.
This is different.
Even this, they updated. The way this opens. It used to have like the old clasp, like the really horrible one. And then inside, they changed this brake bar for a more modern looking one.
Yeah.
And they added those speakers. You see that on the front right here? So you have those speakers. Then you have this leather pouch right here, which looks really nice instead of that fucking basketball hoop like cup holder that was here.
Hold on.
And now, you got cup holders.
Cup holders!
It's
this
incredible.
is amazing! Can you believe that this is happening?
And then this opens like this instead of in the older one, which was one of these. And there's Mentos. Ooh.
I'm not touching that dude's gonna kill me.
No. You don't know what's in that
Do
though.
not fuck with those. Yeah.
Do not open the Mentos.
You don't know what kind of Mentos are in there.
You know what's great about this new G-Wagon also?
These are
Great-
Mentos.
You know what's great about this new G-Wagon? It's Schukel approved.
What?
No, I'm being serious. It's Schukel approved. Come on, I'll show you.
Shackle. It's what we talked about before. You don't know what that means? Hang on. Do you not know what that
No,
means?
no, I don't know
Do you
what
not
that
remember? This is when they were the shuckle or the shuckle, whatever this is where they take the cars up in the thing and down in the thing at the show. Remember?
Shock cockle?
Oh my God.
That's what it says. Like,
Another thing they upgraded here is the key system. There is no keyless entry. You have to open the car, but there's a keyless go system. So you can just get in and turn it on against everyone's recommendation. Look at that. And this is what it looks like. Ooh. It rumbles just so nice. Hang on, is the screen not gonna turn on? Yeah, it does. So, I mean, these screens are so nice. And the steering wheel, my God, it looks unreal. Boleyn's gonna fucking die when she sees this. And hang on, the controllers here, this is one of the nicest cabins I've seen in a very long time.
In any car, right?
In any
like
car.
Any car
Yeah. And this is very S-Class. Like all the controllers right here, this is just straight out of an S-Class, E-Class, all of that. The same with these. Ooh. And normally you don't fucking look up here. Look at that. Oh my God. You know I was coming here like, oh, we're not gonna like it and Boleyn's just gonna take the Cullen, and I actually think Boleyn's definitely gonna take
She's gonna go bananas over this.
I know. This is the greatest fucking G-Wagon ever made, period. Look at the back seats, Jesus. If Farghini, oh, dude, adults fit in the back here now. This is really, really nice. Oh, and you have a screen too. This is so much better. Are some of these gonna come with TVs right here?
Yes, even the old one, they had some TVs.
Really?
Yeah.
So we just got the shitty one. Here's some Farghini will enjoy. Open. Right there. Pop the hood. Let's see how long it's gonna take us.
I got it.
Wow. Ooh.
Sign this one. Philip Ukas.
Philip Ukulele. Wow. These engine covers are getting prettier and prettier and prettier and prettier.
Huh, let me see if I could fit 2 more rows of cylinders. Wait, 2 more rows would be 4 cylinders, right?
Yes.
Plus
yes, 4. That's 12.
Yeah, there's room for a V12.
I love your calculations, Farghini. How nice is this? Wow. Hey, German engineering, dude. And the Pan America bullshit grill looks incredible in these, doesn't it?
Wait, it's this way.
So?
It's the Pan America grill this way.
No, that's how they go.
It doesn't go this way?
On what world do you
okay,
live?
sorry, you're right. Okay, you're right.
All right, guys. New G-Wagons coming in, and we gotta unload all of these. Sale. What a deal, I'll give you a deal. G-Wagon for you, G-Wagon for you, G-Wagon for you.
They still have some time, though.
Yeah.
They still have some
Not
time.
that much time, homie. You gotta get rid of all these.
So after checking out the G-Wagon, we asked Yvonne if we could check out a couple of cars because we want to know what's going on with the windows in that E63 wagon, because it doesn't make sense that it's such a fast car and has the slowest windows in the world. But then Farghini and I had asked Phil, the service manager here, and he told us that actually a lot of people coming to Mercedes that have E-classes and complain about how fast the window is because they don't know that you can half tap it or full tap it. So when you can half tap it without it going up, people are missing out on that note. So what they're getting is a slower window based on popular demand. And also Mercedes, their bread and butter is the E-Class. That's the one that they sell the most. So right now we saw the most beautiful E-Wagon that I want to kill myself over right now.
Why? Because it has like 30 grand more stuff on it than yours?
We're not going to talk about it either way, but we saw a beautiful E-Wagon, and right next to it there's an S-Class and a regular E. So we're going to test out the E's and then the S-Class.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Are you a half tap or full tap guy?
I'm a full tap guy. What are you?
I have 2 kids.
You're a mega full tap guy. What about you, Farshad?
I don't know what we're talking about.
There you go. We've been handed over 3 keys. 3 keys. A wagon, a regular E, and an S-Class. What do you think the results are going to be?
S-Class is gonna be the fastest.
No. It's gonna take its time. It's comfortable. I'm going the what was that?
Regular E?
Regular E.
I think
S-Class.
Yeah,
No question
and it's
about
gonna
it.
be fast and powerful. It's gonna let you know you're doing an S-Class.
I think you're putting the persona of your sexual fantasies into that. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the key to one of the ones we have. Now, I want to show you guys the E-Wagon that is fucking gorgeous, but it's $30,000 more expensive than mine. It's all blacked out. Look at the wheels. It's got even the fucking carbon ceramic brakes that are $9,000 alone. This is all carbon fiber instead of like mine, which is just like that. You see all of the frame is black, whereas in this one's not. Yeah, this is... Hang on, I got the key to this one too, so... Ooh! Farghini, have you seen all the carbon that they put in this car?
If I squeeze this hard enough, will diamond come out?
What? Buddy, we're gonna time him, right? You're gonna use your own stopwatch.
Yep, I'm gonna use the stopwatch on my phone because
Okay.
I don't carry a stopwatch with me normally.
I'm gonna turn on the car so that we get max power.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it on 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
0 to 60 in 3.48 seconds.
Do you feel confident about that?
I mean, I can do another time, but I feel comfortable with it. Oh, it's definitely gonna be faster. On 3.
1, 2, 3.
3.64.
Slower.
Yep, slower. So I'm in last place right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go for the S-Class.
Okay.
S-Class test. 1, 2, 3. No, that's much faster.
3.43.
Yes! Yes! By 0.3. By 0.03.
0.25.
So are you gonna return it?
0.25.
Are you gonna return it?
So, fuck, we didn't bet anything.
Well, look, multicolors. There's purple and red.
Don't distract us with this.
And that you think that I hit the button a little early on this one. Can we do just a retime on the E300? Just want a rematch.
Just wait until it goes, woo, because
is
it
this
does
in
a
frame?
little extra up here.
Yeah, in frame. There you go. Yep, that's perfect. Because I need to watch the window and this.
V6 engines. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Wait.
My time was still the same.
Yeah.
3.51.
And you still have more to go.
I know.
But what Bill told us then, it's real. The E is the slowest one of them all.
It also goes. It tells you that your bread and butter model dictates some of the
Whatever.
features and whatever.
Absolutely.
So we should start. You should start complaining about your E-Class and little things that you want in
Wait,
it.
did we test the new G-Wagon?
Okay, so we finally figured it out, guys. We are not like Top Gear because we're not special, we're not cool, we're not British, and there's a Mexican and a Persian guy in this club.
We're not hurt. It's just honest.
And we're not. It's perfectly fine. So we figured we're gonna start a brand new chart where we list every single one of these windows to see which one's the fastest that we encounter.
I would love to see who's got the fastest fleet of
Me
windows,
too.
right?
Yeah,
And has
obviously-
anyone ever done that?
Nobody's ever done that. And there's two
Has anyone done
categories
that?
here, by the way. There's 2 categories. That's it. There's either automatic or manual.
The
Automatic-
RSI is competing manually?
Yeah, our size in the manual
I
category.
feel like the manualator is responsible for a lot of that. So we want to time the window for the first time ever on the brand new G63. Ready? Thank you, Habib. All right, here you go, Fargini. Buddy, are you ready? Should you hold this?
We should shoot it because very similar.
So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait. We need
We need to full power. All right, here we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Ooh! But to be fair, this car never made any claims like that
I agree.
whatsoever.
I
Like,
agree.
and
I
this
agree.
is
What was the result?
4.85.
Jesus Christ!
But it's okay. It's the new G-Wagon.
It's not
We
built
love
for
it.
that.
Yeah, we love.
It's not built for Windows speed, right?
Yeah,
Right?
it's durability. Yeah,
did it,
durability.
though. We did it.
But the motor's gonna last longer.
The best thing about this car is the auto start stop. You can kill it right here by the engine button. Yeah! Fuck that!
What do you got? What do we got? Quanto cuesta? Quanto cuesta? Let's guess. Hold on. I know what it is. I already saw what it is. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
$25.
It's for not having a front plate, right? That's the cheapest parking ticket you can get. Is no plate. Is it?
It is for not having a front plate.
Hey, you know how like the E-Class is the bread and butter of Mercedes?
Yeah. This is the bread and butter
The
of-
bread and butter of cities.